Well, good evening.
Well,
Noticed you checking out our Dymatrix 14s over here.
yeah.
You know, right now with the 2015 model coming out, this gun's actually on sale for $250 less than the MSRP. Instead of the normal $14.99, we got them for $12.39 today. So what brings you in?
Well, I'm just gonna need to upgrade my gun. I'm gonna start trying to do some more tournaments. So,
All right, what kind of gun are you currently shooting?
currently I'm shooting a Tippmann. So,
Tippmann 98?
yeah,
Okay. And how long have you been playing paintball?
about 2 years.
2 years? What kind of tournaments are you looking to get into?
Looking to get into some D2 PSPs.
D2 PSP, that's a pretty high level tournament. You're going to need a quality marker for that, that's for sure. What kind of air system and hopper do you currently use?
I have an LV Revolution hopper and I use CO2.
And do you service your own guns, or do you have a technician for the team who takes care of all that for
I'll
you?
be servicing my own.
Alright, so you'd be doing your own maintenance, that's good to know. And, well, let's take a look at what we got here. I saw you eyeing up the Dymatrix, which is a high quality gun, a very nice one for the level of tournament play that you're going to be getting into. One of the first things you want to focus on in that style of tournament is going to be your rate of fire. Now you said you were shooting a Tippmann currently, correct?
Yes.
So you're shooting about 5 or 6 balls a second. Now this here has an adjustable rate of fire, so if you wanted to continue with the 5 or 6 balls a second, that is an option. You can just go ahead and see if I can fire that. Also though, if you really want to upgrade, we can turn this thing all the way up to 15 balls a second. So you're going to have the maximum rate of fire allowed by the PSP right now. Go ahead and give this a try. It's pretty fast, isn't it?
Yeah, really fast. I don't know if I really need that much.
Well, it may seem like overkill, but what you want is every advantage you can get on your opponent. Now, I'm sure you've seen a lot of cases where a paintball has bounced off you, or you've seen them coming out of your barrel flying left or right because the hull of the shell was misformed. Now, in those situations in a high-level tournament, you're going to want to have as many shots in the air as possible going at your opponent. So if you have 2 or 3 extra balls coming, and one of those first one happens to miss, those extra shots are bound to break on them, and that might be the difference between winning and losing. Now, you'd agree that you want to make sure you at least hit your opponent with every shot possible, wouldn't you?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Well, besides rate of fire, the other thing is to make sure that you can stay out on the field and play longer. What kind of paint do you use?
I usually use Diablo.
Diablo. Now, Diablo is a very thin hull, kind of a brittle paint, so if you had a lot of problems with it breaking in the hull or having to clean your guns or eyes out.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, that's a common problem with most paint, but Diablo a little bit more than others. Now, what you'll enjoy here with the Dymatrix is the bolt system can come out in one easy move, and it doesn't take any tools. One quick turn to the left, and your whole bolt system will pop out. So if you were to have a break inside the chamber, once that bolt system is out, as you can see right down the barrel, you can see all the way clear through. Just take your single squeegee, pull it through, replace your bolt, and in less than 30 seconds, your gun is ready to start firing again, where other people still may be out there cleaning out breaks, giving you the advantage over them. The second feature is for cleaning your gun is we have this clamping feed neck. And what this does allows you to interchange your hopper much faster out on the field. So if you did have a break in the chamber and it shot any paint up into the hopper and you would have to clean that as well, just pull the feed neck clamp up, pull your hopper out, and there you go. You have accessible to clean jams and paint out of here, and accessible to clean jams and paint out of your feed neck.
It's much more convenient than my gun.
It's a very nice feature. Now, the last feature that you're probably going to want to look at is the playability of the gun. And what you want to make sure is that your gun is nice and balanced and that you're able to switch from right to left very fast. With the Dymatrix, most of our hoses are going to be internal, so you have a lot less sitting by your hands to worry about when you're switching. And the gun is also balanced, so when you have your hopper and your tank on there, it's going to sit nice and level. You don't have to worry about it naturally pointing up or naturally pointing down when you're holding it. So in play, you can easily go from your right hand and then switch to your left hand, trying to get around from bunker to bunker. Go ahead and give this a shot. Tell me what you think, how it feels.
That was very nice.
I can see this gun suits you very well, and with the type of tournament you're looking for, this would definitely be the best option. The only question I got to ask now is cash or credit?
I don't know if I want to buy today. I shot my friend's Dynasty Shocker a couple days ago, and what's going to make this any better than that?
Well, the Dynasty Shocker is definitely a good gun. Now, with any of these high-end markers, you're going to find a similar rate of fire, and you're also going to find a lot of similar features. The one thing I can tell you about the Dye Matrix is this has been the chosen gun of the LA Ironmen, as I'm sure you're aware, the number 3 ranked team in the country right now, for the past 10 years. And I'm pretty sure they kind of know what they're talking about with paintball guns these days.
Yeah, I believe so. So my Tippmann, definitely holds up pretty well. And if I ever need it fixed, Tippmann will do it for free. How's this going to hold up, and what's kind of going on with warranty there?
Well, we're looking at 2 different concepts here. Now, the Tippmann is a gun that was built for the recreational player in mind. With a Tippmann, you can probably bang that gun against a tree, you can kick it, stomp on it, throw it out your car window, pick it back up, and it's going to fire still. But it's still only going to fire that same 5 or 6 balls a second, and it's going to fire with that same accuracy. You might get one of those 5 right on the target. Now, with this model here, you're going to want to take care of it. It's not going to take the same kind of abuse a Tippmann would. You're going to want to treat it like the high-end machine that it is. You're going to want to make sure you're cleaning out your eyes, that you're taking care of your O-rings, keeping them lubricated and changed as needed. You're going to want to make sure all of your internal components, your electronics, are always up to date. You're going to want to make sure that your barrel and everything stays clean. Now, if you take care of this gun off the field, I guarantee you she is going to take care of the gun. She's going to take care of you on the field. As far as the warranty goes, the gun is guaranteed for all manufacturer defects. If there was any problem with the gun, from the manufacturer, we replace everything free without charge. So that should never be a worry for you. Now, if you do happen to damage the gun yourself, we do have an in-store facility that can make any repairs needed, but there probably would be a charge for that.
I don't know if I want to make the purchase today. I might, kind of go home and see what else is out there for maybe a better price.
Well, I can understand your reluctancy. I know with a high-end marker like this, you want to make sure that you're getting your money's worth. And with all the features that they're offering right now, especially to keep you out on the field, and one that I didn't mention earlier, is we have these eye plates on here. Now, these are completely enclosed. There is nothing that would cause debris or anything to get in there. As I'm sure you've had problems before when paint breaks and other things or debris from outside, it can get inside your eyes and stop the balls from feeding. When Dye built this, they had the player in mind. And they worked with their teams, they worked with their players to find out what they wanted. And over the past 10 years, they've innovated and they've redesigned to make sure that the paintball player, the professional paintball player, was always ready for every situation. Now, you may not want to buy today, but what I can tell is that you're definitely interested in the marker, and I know this is what you're looking for your type of play. So what I can do for you is I'll give you 3 passes to our current field, and then I will give you 2 more passes to our target range. You buy the gun today, you take it out to the target range, you throw a few thousand rounds of paint through there, see how she shoots, take it out to the field, play with some other players. I guarantee once you're out there and you're firing this gun, it is going to be the gun that you want and you're not going to look for anything else. Now, if you decide after that point, this just isn't the gun for me, bring it back for a full refund and we'll actually look at different guns that may fit your play style a little bit better.
Yeah, I think I could probably pick this up today,
Perfect. Now, before we write up the ticket, there's a couple of things I want to mention to you. You said you were using CO2 as your air system, correct?
Yes.
With an electronic marker, you're going to want to stray away from CO2 or anything that's a liquid form. You don't want liquid to get inside your gun and have any problems with the electronics. Now, what we have right here is the Ninja Paintball 4500 PSI compressed air tank. Now this here, there's no liquid. It's a lot more efficient. You'll get a lot more rounds than you would with a CO2 tank, and the refill is actually a lot cheaper than a traditional CO2 tank. So this would pay for itself over time, and they're on sale right now for $250.
I could probably definitely need to pick one of those up then.
Definitely. And the last thing I want to suggest to you is the Revolution View Loader that you're using as your hopper right now is definitely a good product, but the rate of fire is the rate of reloading for that is only about 10 to 12 balls per second. Now with the DM Matrix, you're going to be shooting nearly 15 balls a second, and you're going to need a loader that's going to keep up. The Empire Reloader B here has an internal eye system to ensure that you will never misfeed, and it also can feed up to 20 balls per second, which is even faster than your gun can fire. So this will ensure that you always have a consistent rate of fire. You have a secondary eye system to ensure you never have any breakage in there. This be something you might be interested in as well?
Well, getting a nice high performance gun, might as well get a good hopper for it.
Well, that sounds great then. I'll make sure to get you the whole package deal today. Now, you said that you were on a team, and if you get, well, with that being the case, if you have anybody else who's interested in upgrading or would like to come in and get the same deal that you got here today, just send them in to me. I have a few more of these models in the back in various colors, and we can make sure to take care of them as well.
That'll be nice. Definitely tell everybody we're all joining a team together, and we all have pretty low quality guns right now.
All right, well then this will be perfect for you and for all your friends, and I'd like to assure you that the team gun of the LA Ironman will definitely be the team gun for you, and you're going to love every minute of it. And I'd like to thank you for your time today, and appreciate you coming in. And don't forget about me the next time you want to upgrade. I'll always have newer models coming in with every year.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.